ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The SMU Mustangs offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today. And
he'll take a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Mustangs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Looking to throw it again. He's going to pull it down and run. Makes the first on the pointer in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Simon. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quickly caught in the right flat. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Play action here on 1st down. He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Finds his man. It's Simon. They bring him down after a short gain there. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. 4th down, look at a throw for it. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Going again on 2nd and 10. Over the middle and incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He'll let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Mustangs will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Using his legs, it's Booth. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Ran him by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show them much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught quickly. Bites off a defender.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks free. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The ball is caught. Nowhere to run. Up to Rowland for no gain. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He fields it at the 15. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And he's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. And down he goes. It's a sack. The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. He's got to do something now on 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He finds the running back in the flat. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Dupree. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice game. Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Throws it in. It's Dupree. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Over the middle. It's Jones. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Handoff here for the shotgun. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking for a gap. It's Dupree. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense has reached the red zone now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
SMU 10.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Mustangs will have to kick this away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw, catch made.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They keep him guessing with a run. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back. After
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
a lot of sometimes we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Finds room at the 30. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Kirk gets Louisiana Tech with the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here comes a handoff. He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Louisiana Tech, 28. SMU, 10.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Grab behind the line. It's Young. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that completion. It's a shotgun run call. Running with purpose. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the run here. Let's it go. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score at the first down. And the Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And here's the handoff. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking for a man. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. one by the pass rush. A sack. Here comes third and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. When they safely make the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Grinding away on the ground. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tailback takes the handoff again. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Blocked by the receiver. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. They feed the fullback this time. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's worked out from the 4. They're going for it. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid gain. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. And the quarterback will just clock the football. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They move the 6, the Hoyer to the line here on first down now.
No gain on the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Defense not pressing this time. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. Really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete on the final play, but they wrap up the win.